Hello everyone and welcome to Veteran Gaming. I am Aaron and tonight we're going to be talking about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, specifically General Hux.
Let's talk about General Hux. Let's talk about General Hux. Let's talk about General Hux. That's enough!
I mean, what isn't there great to say about General Hux? I mean, sharp dresser. He's packing, but he kind of sticks it out to the side, so you know he's got a dangerous side. I mean, General Hux just the whole package. But seriously, he is a really good leader for the First Order crew, and him kind of bounce back and forth till you get SLKR, as long as you're not talking about Phasma and her Omicron. But really strong leader, has some cool effects, a nice little kit. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into his kit a little bit. On his basic here, really simple. Gives turn meter and gains advantage, which is very important to him. He likes to have the advantage. On his second here, General Hux gains 10% turn meter if he has advantage. He loses it, dispels all buffs from all enemies, which can't be evaded. Then he calls every other First Order ally to assist, dealing 25% more damage, which is also good because when he's calling to assist, they're using their basics, which we'll get to here in a minute. On his third one here, dispel all debuffs on General Hux and target other First Order ally, grant them a bonus turn. So he's basically clearing you guys and then giving them a turn. If Hux has advantage, he loses it and resets all ability cooldowns on that target ally. His leader here, okay, so like I said earlier, basic attacks of First Order allies do 50% more damage. So that's nice when he's doing that full assist, okay? If all allies are First Order, General Hux gains dominance. And when he has advantage, he has dominance. Dominance can't be dispelled, but it does expire at the turn whenever General Hux is critically hit. So dominance here, very, very important. Enemies can't counterattack. First Order allies have 100% counter chance and 50% critical damage. And remember, what do they do when they counterattack? They're basic, which is gaining damage from Hux here. And the other very, very, very important part of his kit here, General Hux gains advantage. And again, it's important because at the if all allies are First Order, enemies can't gain bonus turn meter while General Hux has advantage. I want to say that again. It's so important. Enemies cannot gain turn meter while Hux has advantage. So it's very hard to get rolling a turn meter train, Imperial Troopers, General Grievous, all that stuff. All those super turn meter reliant teams, Resistance Finn, all those guys, Hux is going to shut that down as long as he has advantage. And you saw through the kit, through First Order in general, there's a lot of ways to get advantage, okay? So keep advantage on him. He's going to keep the turn meter train from getting started. I currently have him at Relic 5. Why? Because he's needed for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren at Relic 5. As you can see down here now, his finalizer was a decent ship. Now with the addition of the TIE Echelon for the First Order officer, it is a crucial fleet because it can counter the Executor very nicely. So, he's a good character. Get him to Relic 5. That's what you need him for SLKR. That's what you need him for the Challenge Rancor raid. It's going to help you with your fleet. There's no reason not to take him to 5. Alright, so as far as modding goes, again, we want him to be blazing fast. We want as much speed on Hux as possible. As you can see here, I currently have him at 286. I'd like to be a little bit quicker, but 286 is not too shabby for a 3.million whatever GP account, okay? So we have our speed, we have crit damage, which I don't love here, but 20 speed I do love, 18 speed and tenacity, 15 speed, 12 speed, 12 speed. I'm running speed and tenacity sets because we want to keep General Hux up and running. We don't want him stunned, we don't want him ability blocked, because not only can he call the all assist, the full send, but he can also trade turn meter, which when you have somebody like Supreme Leader Kylo Ren on the team is huge, okay? So, there we go. We've talked about the modding. We've talked about his gear a little bit. Teams, squads. Basically, as leader, he's going to be full First Order because that's where most of his bonuses lie. So, here's just a couple of examples. right here, Hux before SLKR. You can see that, especially with the Omicron, First Order TIE Pilot is going to be a baller in this kind of lineup. You're going to shift a lot of stuff around when you get SLKR, but then you can kind of play with it as needed. But as a leadership role, these are some good options you can go with. So there we go. There's our squads. For Grand Arena and territory battles, this guy is typically going to be used on offense. He's decently easy to counter if he's set as defense, especially if you can outrun him. Just be careful because of the counter attacks. If you do an AoE and they all counterattack, then you might end up getting wiped out. So be careful with that. But use this guy on offense. He can be a great offensive weapon, especially if you pair him with Phasma, because you can give Phasma the turn. Then he can go, or Phasma can go ahead and use the turn meter gain. Really helps. They're not going to be able to get turn meter because of Hux, and you can with Phasma and some other options. So he's a good leader, okay? But try to save him for offense. He's not really much on defense, okay? Teams that he counters, again, this is not a full list. It's just some general ideas of people out there that he can take out. Bounty Hunters, Imperial Troopers, if you can keep the advantage on Hux. Resistance, if you can keep the advantage on Hux. Again, a lot of teams, as long as Hux is faster, when he's doing that full send with added basic damage to like Sith Trooper and First Order Executioner, you're usually going to wipe somebody out right away, which can be huge. That's another reason why you want him to be as fast as possible, the fastest person on the holo table. Okay, so teams that counter Hux include Jedi, Bad Batch, Iden Versio, Light and Dark Revens. So there's lots of big teams out there that can counter him. So to wrap this up, as usual, I'm going to go ahead and throw him into a battle. Unfortunately, we pretty much only have Conquest to run on right now still, but hey, it's better than nothing. So I'm throwing Darth Treya is what's currently up. Darth Treya is not an ideal match for Hux because every time you do the first send or first order, the full send, Treya's going to do damage. So I'm going to try to do this without. I'm going to send a lineup here without Supreme Leader and see how we do. Who do we want? Stormtrooper? Do a double? We'll do a double tank. All right. So here we go. Let's throw them in and see what we can do. Again, this is Conquest, so there's data discs and stuff here that aren't going to give you a full view of what's going on, but it's the best we can do. There you go. There's a perfect example of watch your counterattacks because we just wiped out. I didn't even see who that was in time before he got wiped out. So what I think I want to do here, got a lot of debuffs and stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Phasma that, and then I'm going to boost everybody's turn meter so we can get back in here and see if we can stun Scion. We did. We didn't clear his taunt though, which is a bummer, but hey, Hux just shot him a lot. That hurts. Man, I don't know if we want to go for Treya here. You know what? It might be smarter to just take out Scion, get rid of him. Okay. Maybe we'll regret that, maybe not. Some speed down from Hux. I don't know if they can take crew out even with the isolate, but okay, here we go. I like this. Get rid of Dooku. He's annoying. Thermals tuck out. Sidious there. Now this is going to be a minute, and Trey is going to be a nightmare. Let's try to get some... Oh, didn't refresh the cooldowns there. That's all right. I think we're still going to get her. Come on. Come on. Oh, full send. Come on. There we go. All right, got her down in the end. So that's a general idea of how the Hux team works. Try to spread around the full send. Try to give turn meter over. So there you guys have it. If you guys like the video, make sure you subscribe. Go ahead and click the thumbs up. Let me know you like the content. It's going to allow me to make more content for you guys. Questions, comments, concerns, it all goes down in the comments section below. If you have any other ideas of teams that he can really counter well, go ahead and throw them down there. It might help somebody else out who's watching this video. With that being said, guys, as always, good luck, have fun. See you on the holo tables.